What is going on, everybody? It's Complexity, and I am back with some more Emerald Nuzlocke. Last we left off, we were setting sail on the high seas. Now we are off once more to continue our mission to make it to a good old Slayport. We gotta go and help Watson out over at the power plant, but first we gotta make our way through the high seas. A level 26 tentacle, that, sir, is illegal. Because I'm pretty sure Tentacle does not evolve until like, what, 28 or 30 or something? I feel like that's the way. I feel like that's exactly around that time. So why does the game get to cheat like this, man? Where's the little game shark when you need one? Well, Ziggy's holding it down for the front, so let's go ahead and give Ziggy back. Oh yeah, and Quinn evolved. That's right. Totally forgot about that. Squilly. Only Bubble Beam, Acid, and Constrict. You know what? Let's switch Squilly up front because it would not be a bad idea to get a Tentacruel. Ooh, Route 109. We're almost to Slayport. For a guy with the, for a guy as macho as me, this is kind of Pokemon the perfect. What? Blah, 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 blah. This kind of Pokemon is a perfect match. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. My brain kind of frizzle-frazzled so far. All right, let's go. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna have what? A Goldeen, oh, a Skymori, and a Whalmer. Okay, well, that Whalmer is definitely going to have to be dealt with first. I'm not worried. Oh, that's right. Acid does. Well, this is a bad idea. You know what? We're going to have to get Quinn out of here because Water Gun or Water Pulse would definitely murder the hell out of him. I guess we'll take care of, we'll have Squilly take care of the Skymori. Ziggy will take care of the Whalmer. Ah, Swift, we're not too worried about that, even though it does have a high critical hit. Man, maybe I could have left, maybe I could have left him in, because it doesn't seem like the Whalmer really knows who to attack. Well, I guess the trainer doesn't. But we're going to be making our way through here. Oh, Sand Attack. Come on, Ziggy, I know you got this. Squilly, just drown that, drown that metal chicken. You know, having a Skymori wouldn't be a bad thing, I'm going to be honest. Unfortunately, we are past the ability to actually catch one. So, oh well. But, you know, a steel Pokemon in Emerald is probably going to be your best bet for, like, having a very strong Pokemon. And a second Skymori. Interesting. Such a good Pokemon, you had to get two of them, huh? Oh well, all you're doing is feeding Squilly's Expa, and eventually it's gonna evolve and get a bunch of tentacles and a huge nose. No, Ziggy, you got taken down by the confusion. It's okay, girl, don't worry, I still believe in you. You got this. You definitely got this. Constrict, we don't really need to worry about that. Let's hit him with that, some Acid. Come on, Ziggy, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, girl. Acid's gonna do, like, literally nothing. I wonder if Constrict will do more. Well, considering Ziggy is confused, let's... Oh, snapped out of confusion. Look at that. Me speaking way too soon. Well, once we get done with this, I think we have only a handful of other trainers that we're going to have to actually go through and fight. So I'm not too worried about this. I mean, Slayport's literally right around the corner from us. Let's go ahead and get Squilly back up. And now that we are in Route 109, we can actually come in contact with a new Pokemon. I am hoping that we don't, not until I get a good rod, because I would like to get other Pokemon. I definitely do need a flying Pokemon though, so a Pelipper might not be the worst thing to come in contact with. Funny enough, last episode we had a Wingull. Unfortunately, Crunch decided that Wingull was not staying. Damn Carnivàha. Oh my god. Such an unfortunate situation, man. And it was a high level. It wasn't even that low a level either. It was like, what, 20 something? Oh, wow. No, Squilly is confused. Squilly, can you fight through the confusion? That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. You can't confuse a damn, Squilly. All Squilly is a brain. Oh yeah, maybe you might be able to confuse Squilly. Oh, I was wrong. Squilly's just one giant brain. You can't hurt him. He's just a giant. He's like from what is it? Pokemon, or not Pokemon. Oh my god, Dragon Ball Z. Dr. Wheelo. He's just a giant brain in a capsule. Another Goldeen. Oh no, whatever will I do? Oh, some more supersonic. Okay, Squilly, you got this. You got this. Fight through it. No, I might have to play the flute. Yeah, I'm definitely playing the flute. I'm not risking that again. It's the yellow flute. There we go. What-do? Just a little tune brings the brain back to working perfectly. Ooh. Let's not lose Squilly. But this should really go and show you just how much like an evolution does for a Pokemon. Squilly is level 34, and like I know Horn Attack is like what, 50 something, 45, 50, and it's still doing quite a bit of damage. Yeah, we're looking at almost 20, but it can actually, get that critical and you're having an issue. Come on, Squilly. Come on. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, unfortunately, moves are generally, they're in a range, plus minus. So we got to be worried about that. Oh, are we going to get a Pelipper? No, it's a Wingull. Unfortunately, we had one of you and it died. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I wonder if this was supposed to be a double battle. Oh, well, more Expa for Squilly. A Meryl. I feel like Surf will do more, but let's see. Ooh, okay, well, that was how much Acid did. Oh yeah, Surf definitely is doing more. Yeah, let's just surf this Meryl on out of here before Squilly ends up getting really hurt by rollout. Give a little constrict so we're not wasting some PP. 160. This kind of goes to say, like, I've said this before, but I totally think that in Pokemon, okay, this definitely was supposed to be a double battle. In Pokemon, I feel like the longer a fight goes on, the more EXP you should get. I know it would probably be a bit of an issue to like regulate that to some degree, right? Because then you could literally just, use Iron Defense over and over and over again, and you could use double team and stuff in an effort to go ahead and try and game the system. But honestly, I feel like that would be a waste of time. Like, I feel like having it being designed like that to where the longer a fight goes on, the more XP you get is kind of a reward, a reward for being able to actually like endure. But hey, that's just me, that's just my brain. Let's go ahead and, ooh, nope, not yellow flute. Squilly's not confused, but Squilly does need a refreshing sody pop. What I really need to do is find that damn good rod, because so far I have not been able to locate it. Where is that damn good rod? Oh, are we gonna add something to the collective? Sadly, we are not. But it is level 28, so it's at least worth fighting. Well, I wasn't gonna do any status changes to you anyways. Ugh. Okay, maybe Acid will do better. Ooh, Wing Attack. All right, so it's doing 20, which means that if it crits, it's gonna do like 45. So we should be wary of that. Bye-bye, Wingull. A critical hit at the end. You love to see it, but you also hate to see it because critical hits almost murdered, almost ruined my entire game, man. Oh, a Tentacruel, 28. gonna be honest, not worth fighting. To be 100% honest with you. Hey, we've made it. We are now at Slayport. All right. So let's make our way back over here. Hold on. Yep. There we go. Let's go ahead and heal on up. And now that we have Surf, we will actually be able to grab a couple of things that we couldn't before. Some Pokeballs that were hidden from us. I know, how dare this game hide stuff from us? Nah. All right, so we can come over here and we can fish in this direction. And actually, little known fact, guys, little known fact. Okay, and this is one thing that I do when this is a good little way to cheat in Pokemon, okay? If we surf here, right? And we just, we just go around, look around, yada yada yada. So this Pokemon's about to show up. What's it gonna be? Oh, look at that. It's a tentacle. So if you find yourself looking for a Pokemon, right, that you want, or looking for a Pokemon that essentially that you just to fill whatever, you could go into these little areas like this. Squilly, I'm sorry you're taking a beating right now as I'm talking. There we go. If I was to have caught that Tentacruel, it would say that it was caught in Slayport. So technically it would be a new area, which means that it would work. It would still work. So that Route 109 right there, I mean, I could go out and I could catch something. I could catch like a Pelipper or something like that. Or I could come here to Slayport. I could use my good rod and I could bobble a good rod right in here. And it would say that I caught it at Slayport. So it would still be, a new area. I mean, it popped up in the map, right? Just like that did. So now we can come over here. This is Route 103. If we go right here, double battle, and just wait, because we're going to be making our way back to, not Petalburg. Is it Petalburg? I think it's Petalburg. And this little area right here of water also counts as a different route. So long as it's not the same route as the other one. I don't think that it is. Let's just do this and this. Neither of them should have Bubble Beam, so I'm not worried about Quinn whatsoever. They'll probably have Water Gun, but I'm like 21 levels above both of them. I do not think they're going to kill me. Roll out. All right, cool. Let's hit the acid and some crunch. Acid and crunch bars. That's all we need for this team. Very few expa, but that's okay. Groan. Oh, that's going good. Got some good groans. So now we come over here. Oh, Route 103. What will you? Oh, level 13. Very useless. So now come over here. And boom. Right, hey, get out of my way. So now here we are, Route 103. Right, we already caught something here, which means that we are not allowed to catch something in this, that if we do end up catching something, the only other thing we'd be able to catch would be in the water. Now, again, everybody plays differently. Some people are like, you only do one, where it's either the grass, the water, or like headbutt or whatever. Me personally, I don't know. I think it's more fun if you have the ability to capture one from each, right? And not only that, but the reason why I feel like that's fair is because let's say you only do one. Well, for most Pokemon games, you don't get the good rod for at least a gym or two. And you don't get Surf for multiple gyms. So if you were to turn around and use that methodology, right, of only one per, then if you do want to go ahead and get water Pokemon, you might have to skip certain routes. Now, talking about skipping certain routes, one thing we're not going to do is skip over this Pokeball right here. A rare candy. See, I told you that they're trying to hide stuff from us, guys. So with Surf, you can go ahead and get a rare candy in that little barge area. I don't believe that there's anything this way, but let's go this way. Because we have to go and hopefully capture ourselves a Magnemite, which would be a huge, come on, it would be a huge beneficiary thing to us. Ooh, Chesto Berry. Oh, Prism Berries. Nah, we'll let them grow for right now. Now, Watson should be right. Yes, Watson. Oh, Plex, you look like you have a lot of zip. That's a good thing. Oh, I see you've come from almost having your entire team wiped. Oh, it would be really helpful if you could help me out. You know, if you go down to the basement over there, I would go myself, but I'm afraid of the dark. The entrance to New Moleville is just a short surf away from Route 110. That's it. Then you have my trust. Wahahaha. So I have to go into a basement of a power plant to go fix this in order to have your trust. You know, beating you, I feel like beating you is fair. Like I should have your trust just because of that. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. And we come over here. Team Aqua was here. Someone painted that onto this sign, but then someone else painted over it. Team Magma rules is what it says now. Oh, man. I love the games that do little dumb things like that. But anyways, if we come right over here, this is where the power plant is. Ah, Tentacruel again. All right, well, you know what? Maybe... How much is Surf gonna do? It does not do a lot. It does not do a lot. Let's just throw Ziggy out there. Maybe this guy will give me enough for Squilly to evolve, or to at least level up. We'll see. This should be enough to Merc. Yup. Bye-bye, Tentacruel. And Squilly 86. Yeah, no, that definitely wasn't enough. But let's see what Ziggy got us. Maybe it's another rare candy. A Great Ball. All right. Okay, I'm going to swap. No, Xeno is rock and not ground. So I'm going to swap Quinn up front because he's ground, which means he's not going to be affected by anything electric. I'm going to give EXP share to Xeno. We are also going to give a rare candy to Xeno. There we go. Do I have any ground moves? I do have a ground move, which means nope. Which means I'm going to take Soft Sand from you and I'm going to give it to Quinn. Wait. Macho Brace. Yeah, no, I'm going to give the Macho Brace anyway. I will take the Macho Brace away from Quinn once it evolves, and I have myself my big old Dragonfly. All right, let's go. Got our basement key. We're moving in. Open sesame. Okay. Emerald, I know we have had our differences. Okay, I understand. But please... Please, just give me a Magnemite. That's all I need, okay? Just a Magnemite. I don't need a Pikachu or anything else that you might think I need. Okay, that's an Electrode. I don't care for an Electrode. That's definitely an Electrode or something. I don't want a Voltorb. I don't want an Electrode. Magnemite. Please. I need a Magnemite. Oh, we got an Ultra Ball. All right. Eventually, we're going to run into something. No Voltorb, no Pikachu. Magnemite. Son of a bitch. Damn it. It's fine. I will make it work. Okay, Crunch, Strength, Dig, Dragon Breath. I'm 10 levels above. I don't think I'll kill it with a Dragon Breath. You know what? Let's just use a Great Ball. Let's just see what may or may not happen here. Maybe I don't have to injure it. Come on, Voltorb. There we go. All right. Damn, I was really hoping for a Magnemite. This was... It bears an uncanny and unexplained resemblance to a Pokeball. Because it explodes at the slightest shock, even veteran trainers treat it with caution. Oh man. Imagine being so spooked, like you have such a you're so easily spooked that you blow up if somebody accidentally comes around you. Okay, so now we have landmine, which is fantastic. I mean, oh sweet, wonderful, wonderful. The second Pokemon I come into contact with is the one that I actually wanted. Ah. Not very effective, but still doing the job. Let's see what Dragon Breath does. Thunder Shock isn't gonna affect me, baby. Dragon Breath, also not very effective. Well, I know Strength isn't gonna be. So that's 80, this is 60, 80. Dig is gonna be super effective, but I don't want to use all of my Dig. And I feel like this is probably one of the few areas that Quinn's actually gonna get some leveling, so we're just gonna do this. Ooh, what are we gonna come in contact with? Another Voltorb. It's level 24. Isn't that the same level as, oh, 2 levels lower? All right, well, let's see what Dragon Breath would have done. Oh, okay, and a paralyzed. Sweet. All right, I guess it would have survived the Dragon Breath. But you know, with my luck in this game, definitely was not going to risk it. All right, Electrode. Oh no, it's not this one. The other one's an Electrode. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to go and defeat this grenade over here, this damn landmine. All right, Magnemite. You know, if there's, it is funny because in Leaf Green, right, when you fight Lieutenant Surge, he talks about having been in the war, right? My Pokemon shocked my enemies into paralysis during the war. So, like, you have to think about it. There are some Pokemon that would work really well in a war situation. I mean, Electrodes and Voltorbs, they get scared and they explode. Hence why I named mine Landmine, right? You could just put them anywhere. But if you have like Magnemites, you could literally set them up as like claymores, essentially, right? Because if you get a bunch of them put together, they can create an electrical shock, just like any other electric Pokemon. But I don't know, man. And then you have other Pokemon like Muck and Grimer and Weezing. I mean, Weezing is literally a freaking noxious gas, right? Anyone remember Call of Duty where they had the what was it, Nova gas? Is that what it was? And where you threw it and it was hurting, and it would like damage your opponent, like it would start to kill your opponent. Ah, oh, good times, good times. So that's kind of like the whole reason why I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, a Pokemon war would go fucking hard, dude. Would go insane. I'd watch that. Be like Pokemon the Dark the Dark comics. Strength does quite enough. I think that would be pretty insane. Let's say like Pokemon finally finishes, right? Nintendo comes out and they're just essentially like, look guys, we're done. Like we've had a good run. You know, we're up to 10,000 Pokemon now in the year 2072. Ash has finally made it to age 11 after 40 something years. Oh man. And then they just are like, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go out with the Dark comics. This is the war that Lieutenant Surge was talking about. I think that would go fucking hard. I think that would be awesome. Tell me this, guys. If you actually had to, right, fight in the Pokemon War, what team would you be a part of? What region would you want to be a part of? Kanto, Hoenn, any of the new ones, right? Would you be Team Rocket, Team Magma, Team Aqua, Team Galactic? Would you be Team Skull? Like where would you be? Whose side would you fight on? You know, I think that would be a pretty fun game. If they ever made a Pokemon like war game. Which definitely seems funny to say, but you know, it is what it is. The things we think of as we make our way through. Yeah, that's right. You can't fight me with electricity. But you can static me, which I think is kind of stupid. Kind of lame. Kind of lame. How am I supposed to be affected by you rubbing your socks together if I'm unable to get hit with electric moves? I don't want to use a full heal. I should have a bunch of cherry berries. 6 is not a bunch. I am definitely going to have to plant some more. But Ziggy got us something. Oh, another full heal. Thank you, Ziggy. What is this? A paralyzed heal. Well, as they say, a little too late. You know, I already took care of it. Oh, well. Another Magnemite. Now, while this is, you know, getting me some EXP, it's not giving me a whole lot. So I think I might turn around and I might start using a repel, because I am about 13 to 15 levels higher than everything in here, and I'm getting like, what, 200 EXP for a Magnemite? Let's see. I haven't been keeping track. 146 times 2, 292, right? 146, 6 and 2 is 12. 2 and 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 290. Yeah, 290. Okay. It's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But okay. Electrode, you are not killing my Quinn. Let's go, Jimbo. Show him the devastating of a rock. Oh, I almost used strength instead of magnitude. Oh, yeah. I got you for magnitude 8, boy. And let's see, this should give way more. Nope, 139. Isn't that less? 2 times 9, 18, 6, 7, 270. It is less. 278? Are you kidding me? Oh, Xeno got 278. Okay, I see. 278 plus that was like 300 and something. Nope, 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 nope. Stop. Thank you. We are going to use a repel just so we can make it through here. Just so we can make it through here a little faster. All right, let's hit this. Make our way through here. Let's grab this one, I believe is an no, it's not. Okay, so that one over there is an electrode. We are going to heal up, because they do have explosion. Nope, nope, damn game. All right, let me just check real quick. 52 defense, 81. Ugh. Okay, if it's a Voltorb, I'll risk it. If it's an Electrode, I won't. Ah, it's a Voltorb. Okay. Level 25, we're fine. We're definitely fine. Let's just, you know what? Let's use the one move I actually have to fight against electric Pokemon. Give it to him, Quinn. Hell yeah. I feel like Quinn just brings them into, kind of just like how my Sandshrew did in Leaf Green, just brings them into a hole and just eats them. Nope. Thunderstone. In case we ever find a Pikachu. All right, now let's fix. Stepped on the switch. What's going to happen? The generator appears to have stopped. All right, now you know what we can do. I don't think I have an escape rope. I do have an escape. I have 3 escape ropes. Well, thank you, Ziggy. You know what we really need to do is we really need to find that old rod so I can start capturing freaking Pokemon. But let's go to Watson. Let him know that we went ahead and took care of his dungeon of horrors, because apparently he couldn't do it. I'm not fighting you. You're way too low leveled. I'm not going to get anything from it. Watson. Oh, Watson. Plex, me boy. I knew I made the right choice asking you. You couldn't have caught me doing it, but I'm glad you were dumb enough to go. I guess that's what happens once you see so many of your Pokemon die. It pleases me to no end to see that you've actually stepped up and take charge. Thanks, Watson. Now I have Thunderbolt. Let's sell some stuff. Let's get rid of some stuff I do not need. But at least now we're making our way. You don't sell any repels. That's interesting. Okay. I don't need the star piece. Don't need the revive. Don't need the harbor mail. Don't need max revive. I'm not going into a cave again, so I don't need that. Oh, I could give black glasses. Okay, Soothe Bell, Moonstone, Heart Scale, Ether, Antidote. Nope, don't need any of this. Repeat Ball, I'm gonna be honest, it's cool, but it's not, you know, the later games where you can change like stuff. Like you can't add like hearts and shit and fucking rainbows and stars and shit when they pop out. All right, guys, well, we have gone ahead and made it to Sleeport, and now we are about to traverse the waters, going towards the treetop area. I totally am blanking on the name of the place. But we will get to that next time on Plex Plays Emerald Nuzlocke. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment down below. What side would you choose in the Pokemon War? Alright guys, until next time, I've been Complexity, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Electric